Children at MiEscuelita come from several different backgrounds, domestic violence included. There's also abuse, there's neglect involved, there's a variety of types of attachment issues, not getting that kind of care and affection that they need.
Children at MiEscuelita, when they first come in, tend to be withdrawn and not socialize so well. They may have a hard time making friends and communicating their needs to their friends. But as time goes on and the longer they're with us, you see them just flourish. You see them make friends, play with each other, run around, smiling, and that's something that you didn't get to see a couple of months beforehand. It is important for volunteers to come to MiEscuelita because it gives them hope and it shows them that there are positive role models. Phil Blair comes in monthly to MiEscuelita and reads stories to each classroom. Every time he comes into a classroom, he shakes each child's hand individually and asks them, "What is your name?" There was a little boy who would never shake his hand or speak his name to Phil, and just the last time that Phil came, that little boy shook Phil's hand, looked him in the eye, and said who he was.
My name is Juan Medina, and I'm here to tell a very sad story about what ordeal, what pain, the tragedy of the loss of our daughter. I switch on the news and there's a breaking news alert in Imperial Beach. I look at the thing and the helicopter's flying over and I see the Imperial Beach police station. And as the camera zooms down, I see his pickup and I see her car. And I see the blurred image of a body right between the cars. The crying, the trauma, the fear, the total trauma of a 3- and 2-year-old going through something like that, adults would find very hard. My wife still occasionally has to sleep with them because the fear is not completely gone. It's fading, yes. They are processing more of the trauma they experienced and witnessed. Their stories, especially Romina, have evolved into something that that's very impressive to me. At first, there were stories like, Papi is in timeout. He was a bad man. He poked Mommy with little sticks. Whereas the conversations at the beginning, and that little sticks, she knows, she saw multiple weapons. She saw multiple knives there. And then, Romina, at 3 years old, was eligible to enroll into MiEscuelita. The change in attitude that I see with Romina is night and day. She is now, little by little, accepting the fear is fading. I see her real self come out. She's a very lovable little girl. I thank MiEscuelita for this.